Pros and cons of Mikey versus E Bunny. Stay tuned. What's good, y'all? It's Troy King, a.k.a. Kilatainment, a.k.a. Chrono de Chivo, bringing to you boxing bars on insight in today's world of boxing. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button to keep aware of what's going on with the Garlic Butter Gang. One yourself. What's good, y'all? What's good with the Garlic Butter Gang? We're here to talk about the pros and cons to Mikey Garcia, E Bunny, how they match up. Just a real quick video. Just the attributes and what they got. Might not be quick because when I get to going, I get in the zone. So look, we're gonna start it out. Here we go. You got E Bunny on the left of your screen. He 21-0, 14 knockouts. Nickname E Bunny. He got a 67% knockout ratio. He got the IBF right now. He's from Toledo, Ohio. So shout out to my fellow Ohioan, E Bunny. E Bunny tall, man. So when it come to height, he got the height thing going. So if he can use that in his advantage or as his advantage in a fight, then he could be successful with a win. You definitely don't want to come to Mikey Garcia because the taller man don't want to come to the shorter man, especially without using a jab, because it makes the shorter man, gives him a better chance to get his punches off because his arms are shorter. So that's just one thing. Speed, I would go with Robert Easter. But Mikey Garcia, I think, has better timing, and timing beats speed. Also, Robert Easter has like a 76-inch reach advantage. Like, he got a damn near a 10-inch reach advantage on Mikey Garcia. 76 inches is pretty long. Pause. But it's all about how he uses height and if he can use his reach advantage to his asset. You know what I mean? Instead of coming in close. Fundamentals, I would go with Mikey, even though E Bunny is very fundamental. The power, due to their KO ratios, I would say that E Bunny has less power. If we're talking about the game plan, I would say Robert Easter needs to stick to his game plan. I think he should box. Well, I know he should box, because that's going to make the fight easier for him if he stay on the outside and make Mikey work to get inside. If he used the jab, I gave him 2 pluses with the jab because he got the longer arms, but it's all about using the jab. He got to use it and keep the distance. Body punching, Mikey doesn't throw a lot of body punches. Sometimes Robert Easter likes to get inside and fight, so I'm going to go with Robert Easter on shooting to the body with the power punches, but I wouldn't say he punch harder to the body. I'm just saying he's more consistent to the body than Mikey Garcia. With their resumes, as you can see, when you go on their resumes on BoxRec, verified BoxRec account, their resumes, I think Robert Easter fought the tougher competition, in my opinion, because he didn't have the promoter. He just recently got out here on the big stage, so I think he took the harder route to get to where he at, just in my opinion. So I'm going to go with Robert Easter on that. And another thing that it's a little attribute, it's a small, but it could become a big one, is rhythm. I think that E Bunny has the better natural rhythm. He has more natural rhythm than Mikey Garcia. But Mikey Garcia got a nice little rhythm and pace to his style. So we're going to go over to Mikey Garcia, pros and cons. Mikey Garcia is 38-0. He has 30 knockouts. So the motherfucker got crack. All right? That's what we call it in Ohio. That boy be cracking, man. He got a 79% knockout ratio, so he has that over Robert Easter. So with that being said, he has a more potential chance to hurt Robert Easter. So we go with the height. Mikey Garcia is very short. They got him at 5'6", but he looks like he's more 5'5"-ish. The motherfucker got a huge-ass head, pause. I seen him in person in Vegas. He has a big head. So I think he takes, that's why it makes him take punches better. You know what I'm saying? Certain things, the way your body made up, can help you. Like Canelo got a stout neck. Who else? Mike Tyson had a stout neck. That helps you take punches better when your neck is not as long. Because when you got a short, stout neck, you absorb the impact easier. Excuse me. I did say E-Bunny had the speed, but Mikey Garcia does have better timing. He has better timing, and timing beats speed, and he's a counter puncher too. But I think in this fight, he's going to have to use his, depending on how Easter fight, he's going to have to use his timing coming forward. So just pay attention to that. He has to use his timing coming forward, slipping inside, getting inside of Easter's punches, and getting his work in like that. Power, got to go with Mikey Garcia on the power. Got to call a spade a spade. Mikey Garcia got a 79% knockout ratio, bro. He got crack. You know what I'm saying? Pound for pound. If you don't understand what that means how the fighter fight and what his attributes, how would he fare in any weight class as far as his stats and his past resume and all of that other shit too. And his potential, all of that works in the pound for pound. But with Mikey Garcia, pound for pound at 135, he hits harder than E-Bunny. So I'm going to go with Mikey Garcia on the power. Game plan, and this also has to tie in with IQ at the end. His game plan. Mikey Garcia definitely will fucking box your eardrums off. He has a great coach. His coach used to fight. It's his older brother. So Mikey Garcia, man, that came up in the gym sparring a lot of guys. So has E-Bunny, you know what I mean, being from Ohio. But, you know, sparring the likes of Pacquiao as a teenager or in his earlier as an amateur or whenever he did in his career, but I'm sure it was early on. Sparring Edwin Valero before he passed, one of the greatest left-handers to ever live, and one of my favorite fighters. You know, those type of things you just don't pick up. Those things you don't pick up by doing, like, anything besides getting in there with those type of people, man. You pick up a lot of gems and a lot of little shit fighting with them dudes or sparring with them guys. So I would say that Mikey Garcia could stick to the better game plan because sometimes Robert Easter does like to fall in and give his height away, which is not good. Body punching, I would go with Robert Easter. But Mikey Garcia does know if he has to go to the body, I think he's more willing and capable to do it. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. The body punching is a factor in the sport of boxing, man. You can't win a fight without throwing body punches. I'm sorry. If you're not throwing body punches, you're not going to be as effective. Resume on the verified box rec. If you could take a look, Mikey Garcia, man, he got some good wins on here, but I just think, in my opinion, that due to Mikey Garcia having a better promoter and the things that Leonard Ellaby said is that he knows the matchmakers and Mikey has been moved easy, I would say that Robert Easter has a better resume due to what Leonard Ellaby said because he's in the boxing world. He works alongside with Al Heyman, and he knows who these guys are fighting and the actual skill level. So just to say that, you know what I mean, not to be picking sides and all this shit that y'all motherfuckers be talking about. Another thing on the outside looking in, IQ. IQ, very important. I think that Mikey Garcia got the high IQ, man. His IQ is very, because he's going to fight the fight that he needs to fight to win. To win, that's what's more important. Not falling in when you know you got the height. E-Bunny, I need you to get your shit together with that. You usually stick to the plan. If it's the box, box. But it goes the same thing for Mikey Garcia, man. If if E-Bunny decide to box, Mikey Garcia going to have to press him. And if he don't want to press, he ain't going to get the win. He could potentially get stopped. Because E-Bunny is not a light puncher. You know what I'm saying? And cracking that whip on the end of that 5'11" frame could help him do what he do much easier. You know what I'm saying? So I think IQ is very important, but you have to be willing to have the diligence and discipline to stick to the game plan. That's very important. So how they match up against each other, that's something that, I make predictions all the time, but I go off what they did in their past and how they going to match up against each other from what they did in their past. That's how I come up with my predictions. But saying that, they could get in there and do something totally different with each other that they have not done in the past, which kind of throws off my predictions and pisses me off. But I think that the 4 points, if you score the boxing ring generalship, I think Mikey's a better ring general. Effective aggression, that depends on the game plan of Easter. What else? Defense. I think Easter has the better defense because he has more layers of defense that he potentially could use. He can use the stiff arm to keep the jab out there. He longer, so we talked about that with the reach. He can also use his feet because he's tall to get out of range, and that would make it hard. He can also use slips, and he can also use the high guard and make Mikey punch up. But Mikey being smart, he might just go down to the body and hit what's in front of him. But it's up to Mikey to do it. So with Mikey, far as ring generalship, he will have to, if Robert Easter force Mikey to come forward by boxing, then he's going to have to come forward and he's going to have to stick to that. If E-Bunny can stick to that game plan. If defense, I got to see. Mikey likes to catch punches. He slips in little spots and catches punches. He has little subtle defensive moves like catching and slipping, but he most likely stays in position for the most part, which could get hit. He could get him hit with several combinations of Robert Easter, keep him at range and hit him with the combos. And then when Mikey get off, Robert Easter just skate to the side to make him reset. That's something that he will have to do. Ring generalship, accurate punching. That's something that both guys are going to have to be able to do. I think E-Bunny has a better chance to land more accurate punching due to him being the taller fighter. So he could pick Mikey off coming in, and then when he get in, he could still get shots off. Mikey has to, if Robert Easter if E-Bunny box, Garcia is going to have to work on getting it inside and slipping some of those punches because you don't want to be taking punches from a tall fighter punching down. So those are some of the things on how they match up. Man, the safest bet, if I was a bet man, would be to bet on Mikey Garcia. But, if Robert Easter, it wouldn't be a surprise if Robert Easter won. You know what I'm saying? I'm not comparing him how Adrian Broner fought Mikey Garcia because if you listen, and it wouldn't make Adrian Broner look any worse if E-Bunny beat Mikey Garcia because they say styles make fights. And depending on who you are, styles do make fights. And if you're not a hybrid elite boxer like Andre Ward or Floyd Mayweather, then that doesn't apply. Styles don't make fights because you have every style. If you're one of those two fighters like Terrence Crawford, Andre Ward, or Floyd Mayweather, you can adapt to any style. So that doesn't apply to you. But if you're a certain type of fighter that likes to fight pressure, Mexican style, or you're like a boxer like Ali or something like that, then styles do make fights because we know what gives those trumps each style, what gives them problems. So, depending on how they get in there, man, and move around with each other, the styles is going to make the fight. And it depends on E-Bunny really has the wand or whatever you want to say in his favor because depending on how he fight, he can make the fight difficult or easy for Garcia. So let's see what E-Bunny got going. Let's see what he can do. I got a feeling what Mikey Garcia going to do. He going to come off rip. He going to fill him out a couple rounds. And then if he see E-Bunny boxing, he going to have to press on the gas. And if he's not careful, he can get stopped himself and hurt and drop. You know what I mean? He's been down before. Comey is tough. Easter's been down before too. You know what I mean? So, it just depends, man. I would give the fight 60-40 for Garcia because he got more power and he's very technically sound. You know what I mean? But depending on how E-Bunny choose the fight, man, that's a 50-50 fight, bruh. It's a 50-50 fight depending on how E-Bunny fight. And I don't care what nobody say because if you that tall and you choose the box, that's going to make the fight difficult for anybody 5'5" or 5'6". So, you know what I mean? Like, subscribe, keep following me. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, the notification gang. We out here working. I want to shout out to my man Ego, Town Business. Especially give a good shout out to Town Business, Ticket TV, 7A Sports, LDBC, everybody who doing the boxing thing. For Forgot You is good. Man, we looking forward. July 28th, Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter. That's my birthday. That's AB's birthday. Give him a shout out. You know, we out here. One.